Howdy everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm cooking a beef stroganoff today. Let me show you what the ingredients are we have here. We've got us some beef sirloin steak, got some egg noodles, got some unsalted real butter, got some onions sliced up in here, just sliced in strips, sour cream, some sliced mushrooms. Got a little garlic hiding back here, so instead of chopping it, this is already chopped up. Makes it easy. Some Worcestershire sauce, salt, got some beef stock, and we're going to use some flour. And we're going to throw all this stuff together and make us a really nice beef stroganoff. Alright everybody, we're ready to start cooking. I've got the butter melted down. Going to throw in some onions. This is about about half of a large onion, like a Vidalia or Texas sweet, or maybe a full size onion if it's just a regular size onion. We need to get these onions translucent here. And once they cook down a little bit, then I'm going to add the mushrooms and the garlic. So let me do that and we'll be right back. Alright, some of the onions are starting to get translucent. So I've got this six ounce jar of sliced mushrooms I'm going to add to it. Let them kind of mingle in there. And then here at the very end, before I get the onions done all the way, I'm going to add the garlic. So I'm just stirring occasionally. I've got it over a medium-high heat, not high, but medium-high. So I'll be back when I add the garlic. Alright, my onions are starting to get a little bit tender, so I'm going to add some garlic. And that's about a teaspoon, I'm sorry. And again, just kind of heating all this stuff through. Once the onions are tender, actually, which is going to happen here very shortly, we're going to pour all the contents from out of this pot here, and then we're going to start doing the meat. So we'll be right back. Alright everybody, the onions are done, and as soon as I can find me something to pick this up with, there we go. Need to dump all of this out of here. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just right here next to the camera. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I just need to add the ground beef, which is, there you go, the sirloin. And see how we sliced it into just kind of thin strips. Maybe a couple inches long. And it's still got some butter and all the garlic and onion and mushroom flavors in there. So we're just going to stir this around until the meat's browned. There we go. Alright, I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okie doke, we're back. Now that the meat is browning a little bit, I'm going to put in about a half teaspoon of salt, thereabouts. And I need 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, there you go. Looks good for my house. Okay, now we're just going to let this finish cooking here in its own juices. And again, we'll be right back. Alright, now that the meat is kind of browned on all sides, I've got 2 cups of beef broth here. I'm going to stir in 1 cup of it. So, a little bit more. Much better. Okay, so we'll let this come up to a little simmer, and we'll let the meat finish cooking in the broth now. And when this comes up to a boil, I've got it on high heat here since I added the broth. But once it comes back up to a boil here, we're going to cover it and we're going to turn it on low and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Alright, now that I've got this all covered up, it's boiling, so I turned it down. It's simmering now with it covered. And when I do that, that's when I put my water on right here. And I've got this on high so I can boil my egg noodles. Alright, well, wife just called and she is running a little bit late from work, so I turned my water off for the noodles because I don't want the noodles to be done till she gets here. So I'm still letting this cook. It probably has another 10 minutes or so to go, and I'm just going to kind of get everything ready to put together. So I'll be back. Alright, so the meat is really tender. As you can see, it's just kind of coming apart here. So I added the veggies, the onions, the mushrooms, the garlic, and now we're going to let this come back up to a simmer again. And at that point, we're going to add us some more liquid with some flour in it. And also we're going to add the, oh heck, I know there's something else. What is it? Oh, the sour cream. Can't forget the sour cream. And we did add some red wine to this, just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon or so, teaspoon and a half. And it was a wine reduction here. Here's what it looks like. It's a burgundy wine reduction. So that'll give it a little bit of a red wine flavor. So anyway, we'll be back. All right, so the wife is home now. I did add about another half cup or 3/4 cup of liquid to this, another little bit of beef stock to get the juice going again. Warmed it all back up. Got my water boiling over here to the right. So now what I'm going to do is I got this 1/4 cup of flour and 1 cup of beef stock. Now I'm going to stir that in there. That's going to thicken this up a little bit. And at the same time here, I'm fixing to put my noodles on. And when this starts thickening up a little bit, I'm going to stir in the sour cream. So I'll be right back. All right, now my noodles have about another 6 minutes or so, so it's time to put in a little bit of this sour cream. And this, is it a 16 ounce? I'm going to use about 3/4 of this. We'll see how that goes. Make it nice and rich and creamy. And my stroganoff here is just on a little simmer, so it's not boiling. You definitely don't want to boil it. Have it on high while you're doing the sour cream, so make sure you turn that burner down. But the flour mixture with the stock, it really thickened this stuff up pretty good. Alright, now I tasted this. I'm just adding a little bit of pepper to it. Salt level's right. Tastes good. And this is just about to come together. Alright, all this is ready to be put together. I put a little bit of parsley on top of that. And the noodles are draining, so we're going to plate it up. Alright everybody, we're going to give this a shot. Of course you can see, I've got the beef stroganoff here. Nice creamy gravy. Get a little bit of the meat on there. If I can, it's falling apart. That's cool. Let's give it a shot. some fine eating. Y'all should give this a try. It's a great little quick meal after work. Appreciate y'all stopping by, and little thumbs up, a little comment, I'll answer you. But we'll see y'all again. Thanks again for stopping by. Take care.